Welcome to a new test and teardown video. I think this one is going to be very interesting because it's a pulse generator, and this is actually all there is of a name on this one. The rest of the stuff there is written on this is in Danish. I think those will be indicator bulbs. We got some switches and where you can pre-select something, and it's ready, counting 1 pulse, 2 pulse, and 0. And then we got some buttons to start it with. I would expect this to be like relay outputs. It sure looks like relay, or it could be transistor or signal outputs like that, right? Or is it input? Because, but this is also, here it says input. So this got to be outputs, or I don't know what that is. Start, and then something with frequency. Oh, we can go all the way around here. I have no idea if this was a one-off, or was it a pro or semi-pro. Was it made in a company for some internal test systems, something? It doesn't really look like it would have been a hobby project. I mean, this was something that was built at a company. That is just my best guess. The mains connector was cut, and this is a little pre-tester from the guy who gave this to me, and he said there was a reason for the mains connector to be cut, and that is because they thought it was not working. So, I mean, I need to open this before I power it up. At least so I can see where the smoke is coming from when I power this up. But this is going to be exciting. Oh, what a funny design. Would somebody in a company who's making this one finish the mains entry this way? I mean, this looks like super hobby. But when you look inside, I go like, wow, that is impressive. It's full of really cool cards. Relays, mains, transformer. Yeah. This looks definitely old. Lübke. That is a German brand. Mains transformer. There isn't any year code on that. This is definitely old, but how old, I got no idea. Yeah, it looks like we can unscrew from the front and then take out the entire unit. Yeah, that's definitely what we need to do. Now the entire unit is out from the box, and the verdict is, so far, I am quite impressed. This is definitely not a hobby dude that built this for some funny homebrew. What is the point? I mean, this got to be some test equipment for some stuff at work, definitely. All the modules here, they are in sockets, so you can poke out all the different cards. We got some numbers, names, stuff written here. And the first one here is a power supply. Definitely relays connected to the outputs. So that means we should be able to hear exactly what's going on. I don't think there's anything broken or blown up or something. There was never a fire in this unit. The only thing I see here is the mains entry goes to the switch and directly to the transformer. There's no fuses whatsoever, right? And then the output from the transformer goes to that board with some diodes and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. We need to look at the modules as well. And what about all those diodes? What is the idea? They just goes to some switches, and then what is the point? Well, let's just power it up and see what happens, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's do that. now. Mains is on, 0, no. Ooh. Let's turn off the light. Wow, that is beautiful. Deep red. Oh. Oh, look at what is going on? But before I saw what is going on here really? One blink and then what? Aha. 2 pulses. 2 is that how it works? Let's try the other one. Put this for 2 and put this for 2. What this is still going on. Hello. I have no clue what is going on. Counting and ready and what are we doing? So this is the frequency, right? Maybe the bulb is broken here, but something is, hey, look at that. Something is going on now and it seems to be counting. I don't know what I'm doing. I got no clue. Aha. What are we doing here? So when I push the button, there's a pulse, right? And then second pulse is probably this. So it's counting some pulses and doing some stuff. And what exactly is this button doing? I am clueless. We got some, but I don't hear the relays. No relays, thingies here. I'll definitely have a look at this bulb. Oops. I think I know why. Hello? Yeah, that is why. How about we take... Well, that is a bright one. I've been poking around with this for a few minutes. I still can't figure this out. Definitely the time is a little bit affected by the settings on the switches. See, now we got longer time between the pulses. So I can somehow affect the pulses, and this seems to be an input to 0 something, and after a little while it starts again, and this is like a starter, but it's also auto re-triggering itself somehow. But I think some of those settings like this removes the auto re-triggering, because now it's just always off or something, and then it goes back like this. And this is what comes out of a front plate design like this, with absolutely bad choice of explain. I mean, it is totally not explaining anything of what it is doing, what it is, what is the purpose, what are the different dials doing here, and it's just not a good design, really. And then, of course, it's not working or something, right? what the heck is this? If you know what this can do, or if you have any idea, please comment, because I am totally lost. Isn't that funny to lose me this big? And if I move the switch from 50 to 5 Hertz, then all the pulses now takes 10 times as long before this pulse is repeated. So, I mean, something seems to be working. That must be the clock generator for some counters and stuff. I don't know, did you see the bulb? Nah, you didn't. But it... See? Oi! Did you hear that? Now we've got a relay. Interesting. Okay, hang on. I need to go and play a little bit more then. No, that was nothing. It don't matter how long time I go here. Then the relays are not activated. It's just a loose connection in one of the boards here. If I move some of them, of course it's not doing it when I want to show you this. This unit uses 13 watts of mains power. All bolts are locked together here on the top, and then you can... That is a cute connector. So it's not even a Vero board. It's just a Patinox board where you could just prototype like drill and then do your thing. All sorts of diodes connected in a... I don't know what I would call this. Goes to all the switches in a funny way. The other one here is exactly the same. I mean, all those modules here, okay, those appear to be the same. So we can just pull out one of them. Here you go. Okay, 4 transistors and some diodes. I bet that is a multi-vibrator counter. 2 of them, right? So this is probably mono stable. So that is what we got here, right? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, a lot of bits. We also got some stickers on some of the modules. They're falling out, all of them, so I guess this one is called M1 FBM2. And then there was this omkodningsmatrix. So I don't even know what that means. So your coding matrix, probably those, right? So maybe this is the a decrypting machine for Enigma codes, no? No, not really. I don't know about this prototyping. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's definitely also not the most beautiful I've seen. Oh, this is nice. What do you mean about this kind of prototyping? But it just looks, from a distance here, it looks a lot too cool to be a prototype, right? Can't pull this one out anymore because there's a wire. Look at that capacitor, huh? And a little bit of adjustments for timing. So that will be the power supply. Look at all the notes, handwritten notes. So it's running off plus minus 6 volts. Don't you just love this kind of prototyping? It is definitely handmade. Everything here is just to hold those wires down. Yeah, that is how you do that. I really don't know what to say other than beautiful prototype build. Somebody did spend quite a lot of time into making this. So that would be all the diodes. So the signals coming from all the different counters. And then it goes to the diodes, and then you go from the diodes to all the switches. And probably back somehow, so it's setting up a kind of a code. Pulse code something. The only problem is none of that comes out anywhere. It's only the relays connected to the front. So what? There's no output. I don't understand what this is doing. So that will be one of the videos that ends with a big mystery unsolved.